I am from a suburb of Milwaukee called Brookfield, Wisconsin. I started playing the cello when I was 5, and I think that a lot of my musical beginnings were involved in orchestra. I wasn't super into theory, and I wasn't into the sort of, classical trained mindset. I always wanted to play, the Disney songs growing up. I always wanted to play current songs. And I think that kind of evolved me to slowly bend away from the cello and start playing other instruments. I dabbled in the piano and I picked up the ukulele and the bass eventually. And in college, my junior year of college, I joined a performance group called Wisconsin Singers. And in that group, I was a singer and dancer. It really made me fall in love with performing to audiences, and getting that experience and the dynamic of, putting on a show was really, really exciting.
I've seen this room before, but I can't find my way out the door.
If I had to label it, I would put it as alternative or modern rock. I grew up playing orchestra, so I love hearing strings in music, and that's definitely apparent in my own personal music. I also love a sort of rap, spoken word cadence and a lyric delivery that I could attribute to listening to a lot of NF, a lot of John Bellion growing up, and I really enjoy the sort of production that they have on their music. And then the fun part is when you take your influences and combine them with everyone else's influences in a band, you kind of mold together everyone's sort of own flavors. Something that stands out to me about the Milwaukee music scene definitely has to be the people and the sort of energy that we have when we show up to shows for each other, as well as the support we give each other when we're working on our own music, bouncing off ideas, or just hoping to see each other grow together.
Why am I here? What's my purpose in this amphitheater?
When people listen to my music, I want them to feel safe. I want them to feel like they have a place to express whatever emotion they're going through. I write the music from a place that feels honest. Now, how that lands for other people isn't always what we can predict, but we want them to feel like they can experience whatever emotion on any sort of spectrum is just in the most honest and vulnerable way.
I'm still the pawn, waiting for a turn to take. Didn't see it at the start.
Definitely playing the songs stripped back and acoustic kind of gives them a new sort of sound, and I really enjoy it. I think at the root, this is how most of the songs start, is just alone with one instrument and just singing melodies, putting chords to it. So I really like to be able to express the songs in this sort of format, and it feels like you could just be there with me, right next to me when I'm writing or recording the song as well. So I really loved it, and it breathes just a refreshing sort of life into the song because it brings me back to the roots of how the song even began.
Maybe I'm the fool in that type of way. You can be the queen while I'm just a pawn, waiting for a turn to take.
The passion for my music lies in the space that I have to create and I have to get out my experiences as an artist. And I think I don't want to keep those experiences and feelings and thoughts to myself. I view creating as a largely community and sharing sort of endeavor. And I think that my passion is that I don't want to die and not have a song that I had in my brain unreleased, because I think that people can relate to a lot of the things that we talk about. It's not just a personal experience. You can take the experience that I've written about and say, I feel that too. And so I feel very strongly that I want to get the things out that I have to say, and that really drives me to keep creating and to keep sharing and keep performing and playing.
What's my purpose